The Voice Season 26 delivered a new wave of enthusiasm to the show, thanks to its revised coaching panel and a number of auditions that were so impressive that they left viewers in awe. This season, the stakes are higher than ever before, and the talent pool is deeper than it has ever been. Sofronio Vasquez, a Filipino singer whose voice left viewers and coaches entranced during the blind auditions, made an appearance throughout the season, which was one of the most thrilling moments of the season. His performance not only drew attention to himself, but it also prompted a spectacular four-chair turn, which garnered the praise of the great coaches, including Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani, Snoop Dogg, and Michael Bublé. Due to the fact that each coach brings a different set of abilities and points of view to the table, the competition has gotten more severe following the introduction of a new mix of mentors. Fans from all around the world are already buzzing with excitement as a result of Sofronio's performance, which was nothing short of breathtaking. This performance set the tone for an incredible journey on The Voice. It was the audition that put time on hold, when Sofronio Vasquez, a singer from the Philippines who is not particularly well known, walked the stage for his blind audition. The atmosphere was explosive. The excitement that had been surrounding the new coaching panel had already established the conditions for an audition season with high stakes, and Sofronio was prepared to deliver its results. His body was highlighted by the dramatic stage lights, and he proceeded to sing with self-assurance as he stood in the limelight. At the very minute that he opened his mouth, it became immediately apparent that Sofronio was not your typical player. His powerful and vulnerable voice filled the room and echoed through the very walls of the studio. His voice was a powerful and vulnerable instrument. Not only were the notes that he played technically flawless, but they were also infused with a profound emotional resonance that made an indelible impression on everyone who was fortunate enough to be exposed to them. The profundity of his singing was something that could not be ignored. It was as if every syllable he sung held the weight of experience and passion of his life. However, the coaches were the ones who were truly paying attention at this particular time, and as Sofronio's performance progressed, the room was filled with the resonant and potent sound of a chair whirling around. Reba McEntire, a country music icon who is well known for her profound connection to narrative and her vocal sincerity, was the first person to turn her chair. Following it came Gwen Stefani, whose keen musical ear and daring talent made her an instant fit for any genre. She was the next performer to perform. However, while Sofronio resumed his performance, an unexpected event took place. Snoop Dogg, a former hip-hop entrepreneur who has now become a music visionary, also spun his chair. Michael Bublé, a crooner who is recognized for his ageless voice and understanding of vocal nuances, also joined Sofronio in spinning his chair. A remarkable accomplishment that left everyone in the room in a state of startled stillness was accomplished by Sofronio when he nailed the final note. All four chairs had turned by that point. It was unequivocally clear that Sofronio Vasquez had arrived at the location. The response from the trainers and coaches: when a candidate demonstrates that they have the kind of ability that transcends genre, age, and style, they are given the opportunity to perform a four-chair turn, which is the highest validation in The Voice for them. In spite of the fact that four great trainers were competing for his attention, Sofronio received an abundance of guidance, praise, and flattery from the panel of esteemed individuals. Reba McEntire, whose career in country music spans many decades, was quick to shout Sofronio's accolades before moving on to other things. It was Reba's southern charm that shone through in every word she said. "You've got a voice that just grabs you by the heart and doesn't let go," she said. "Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to collaborate with some truly remarkable voices, but there's something about yours that I'm confident I can help mold into something truly remarkable. You are a wonderful addition to the world of country music." As someone who has always been one to value individuality and artistic expression, Gwen Stefani leaned in with her own point of view. "You have something that is one of a kind, something that transcends boundaries," she exclaimed with her eyes wide open thanks to her passion. "I have no problem with the idea of you putting your voice into pop, rock, or any other genre you want. I will assist you in locating that edge, that aspect of yourself that distinguishes you from the rest of the crowd. While Snoop Dogg has developed into a multifaceted figure throughout the course of his career, he has also provided his own unique form of mentoring. I must say, your voice is just incredible. That swagger, in addition to that profound depth, is what it possesses. Taking that energy and transforming it into something new and original is something I am able to do. It would be a dream come true to collaborate with you and enact some magic. Last but not least, Michael Bublé, whose silky jazz-infused crooning has earned him one of the most beloved voices in the world, contributed his own point of view to the discussion. "Your command of your voice is truly remarkable," Michael remarked. "I can tell that you have a lot of promise, and I am confident that I will be able to assist you in bringing out the absolute best in your voice. Together, we will make sure that your story is heard by everyone who is interested in hearing it." Each coach presented their argument, focusing not only on Sofronio's vocal abilities, but also on the ways in which they might assist him in developing his artistic skills and maturing as an artist. Nevertheless, in spite of their excitement, Sofronio was placed in a difficult situation because he was aware that selecting one of these four legends would not be a simple task. What you should do: a coach for each and every need. The person that Sofronio ultimately decided to take on the role of his guru was Michael Bublé. Despite the fact that each of the coaches brought something unique to the table, Sofronio was of the opinion that Michael's experience in vocal technique and emotional delivery was the most in line with his own artistic vision. "I've always admired Michael Bublé's ability to make every note feel personal, and I want to bring that kind of depth to my music," Sofronio announced in his post-audition interview. "I want to make my music feel as personal as Michael Bublé's." When Michael was asked about his excitement about working with Sofronio, he displayed his delight visibly. "I can't wait to be of assistance to you in your development and to display your wonderful voice in ways that will move audiences all around the world. This is a journey that we should take together." The coaches, who are filled with famous people: Reba, Gwen, Snoop, and Michael. The addition of Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani, Snoop Dogg, and Michael Bublé as coaches in the 26th season of The Voice brought in an exciting new dynamic to the show. Contestants are provided with a well-rounded and varied experience throughout the tournament, thanks to the fact that each coach brings a distinct set of talents and knowledge to the table. Since the beginning of her career, Reba McEntire has been a staunch advocate for honesty. She is famous for her storytelling and her powerful singing. Her decades of expertise in the country music industry have taught her how to mold a voice in such a way that it is both commercially appealing and emotionally profound. Gwen Stefani is the reigning queen of reimagining things. Given her status as a pop celebrity with deep punk origins, she possesses the capacity to assist musicians in breaking boundaries and discovering their own voice, so merging genre and creativity into something that is completely unique. Snoop Dogg, whose transformation from a rap artist to a music industry entrepreneur in a wider sense has been revolutionary, contributes a new point of view to the show. His laid-back attitude, which is yet analytical, makes him an uncommon but extremely successful coach. He possesses an unrivaled ability to locate rhythm and style in any genre, and he is in a position to do so. When it comes to vocal delivery, phrasing, and emotionally engaging storytelling, Michael Bublé, who has received international renown and has received instruction in classical vocal music, gives a sophisticated perspective. Because he places such a great emphasis on musicality and artistry, he is an excellent candidate for the role of mentor for any young vocalist. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Sofronio to develop as an artist and a performer, and these four coaching icons provided him with that opportunity. It was a demonstration of his dedication to perfecting his profession that he chose to collaborate with Michael Bublé. However, he did so in a manner that acknowledged the wide range of influences that were present in his environment. As the competition continues, there is no question that Sofronio will be able to take his undeveloped talent and transform it into a polished and appealing sound that will resonate with people all around the world. A trip around the world. The four-chair turn that Sofronio Vasquez took is a potent reminder of the expansive reach and effect that The Voice has all across the world. As a musician from the Philippines, Sofronio exemplifies the abundance of musical ability that exists in the Philippines, a tradition that has resulted in the creation of some of the most magnificent voices in the world. In addition to bringing pride to his own nation, his success on The Voice also serves to emphasize the fact that excellent music is appealing to people all around the world. In spite of the fact that Sofronio's adventure has only just begun, his star is already shining brightly. Due to the fact that Michael Bublé is on his side, it is impossible to predict how far he will eventually go. As a result of the fact that this Filipino singer has the ability to make waves in the international music scene, fans all over the world are eagerly waiting to see how he develops as an artist. The performance that Sofronio Vasquez gave during the blind auditions for season 26 of The Voice was a moment of sheer vocal beauty that will live long in the memory. Sofronio's talent was evident, as evidenced by the fact that he was recognized with a rare four-chair turn from the amazing panel consisting of Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani, Snoop Dogg, and Michael Bublé. As he embarks on his adventure with Michael Bublé serving as his guide, the entire world will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye on this emerging star while he shines brighter with each episode that passes. The 26th season of The Voice is already proving to be one of the most thrilling seasons to date, and Sofronio Vasquez is a name that everyone will remember.